Previously on Tales of Arise, the party found the Owl Forest and met the Owl King, who wanted them to continue fighting lost owls. They then infiltrated Cysloden and joined forces with the Silver Swords. Unfortunately, they learned that Zephyr is scheduled to be publicly executed. Worse yet, the Snake Eyes raided the Silver Swords hideout, forcing the party to flee through a sewer dungeon. There we go, you should be fine now. Fingers crossed we both survive. Oh no. That thing's about to cast an astral art.
Got it.
I'll handle it. I can stop it, no problem. Rinwell's boost attack. Special art that disturbs astral energy. Can interrupt spells. Okay.
If you spot any arch wielders, let me know.
Will do. Much obliged.
Ow.
My turn. No escape. It's over.
Bit too hasty there. Fortunately, I'm invincible until the tutorial is over.
That's my cue.
Too bad, but there's a bunch of casters. What the heck am I supposed to do?
Art expert coming through. Lightning.
Here I come. Damn it.
It's not in your dreams. Reload.
Thrust.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here goes. By the power of water. Confiscated. Close one. Raging past evil.
Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. I have to target you.
Not in your dreams. Lightning death.
Okay. But man, having that many arts users is gonna be tough since they don't interrupt easily otherwise.
Ready.
Rising Wyvern.
Laser ray.
Look up, Dust.
Seminar Aqua.
You're on.
Photon flash.
Take this.
Lightning condemned.
It's over.
Thunderblade.
Rising Wyvern.
Flame.
Stardust.
Lightning. Downfall. Here
Here I
in the
come.
wind.
Not a chance.
Watch them leave.
Stardust. Try harder. My turn.
Burning raging cascade.
You're mine.
Yeah, aerial arts are not good against these guys.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Okay, forged weapon. I can make Iron Ignis Roar balanced living.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to consider my options carefully for arts.
Radar.
Okay, got some Chrysal Barrel Mess. Antidote Rock. Mushroom. 1,300 gold. I tried to get away from the Snake Eyes only to get attacked by Zoogles. I'll give you this if you promise not to turn me in, please. Bizarre Megacore. Thanks. Now I can make another weapon upgrade. Onyx Cloak.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
I really not like mobs to just have a bunch of casters all spread out all over the place. Only like one caster per enemy, please.
Right behind you, Shionne.
Okay.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Okay, I already used up a ton of CP because of those stupid casters, so just use an orange gel right now. And steal this one. Antidote Rock. Peach Gel. Iron Chunk.
Should this really be...
Jasmine.
Made it.
Treat. An AoE heal, okay. Keep going a little further and you'll find yourselves above ground again, but don't you dare relax once you're out. Stay vigilant, you hear? Layla is a fickle woman. Remember, disaster always strikes when and where you least expect it. Enduro Ore. Oh no.
Looks like we found our mystery resident.
The Snake Eyes must have kept it here in case of intruders.
We can't let it slow us down. Let's finish it and keep moving.
I wasn't expecting something so big.
They want to make sure we don't leave.
Then we'll just have to beat it. For everyone's sake.
Rising Phoenix!
This boss is so much worse than the wolf.
Burning
It actually makes the wolf look easy in some ways. Ow. Yeah, right now its attacks don't seem too bad. It uses both poison and water, so it can be difficult to defend against both. Ideally, you'd be able to get lucky and find an ore that a poison resistance ore that also gives you water resistance, or vice versa. But that would take a bit of RNG.
Here I go.
If only we could equip 2 accessories. That would solve the entire issue right now. Just equip Garnet and the anti-poison ring or whatever, and just resist all its attacks.
Cyan instant! Light astral!
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning control!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang!
Hear me!
Double Demon Fang!
Burning strike! Thunder Blade! I can do this all day!
Alright. Wonder if Rising Phoenix was really the best choice here. Maybe I should have gone with something else. I don't know if Rising Phoenix is actually delivering enough hits to the weak point.
Go find someone else!
Maybe I would have been better off with Searing Gale. Oh yeah, these things really suck. They all cast spells, and there's too many of them to interrupt them all reliably.
Shut them down.
Yeah, I wonder if I would have been better off with Searing Gale here, or Infernal Torrent.
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
I got some lucky counterattacks there. They let me pretty much teleport up to an enemy just by pressing the attack button.
You remember?
Right.
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
The problem is I always keep forgetting to use it, and Shionne already used up her hit point to 1 passive.
They're hardly worth our time.
Yeah, I really remember... Yeah, if I could do that, I could actually just close in on the next one almost immediately. I really need to master that when dealing with multiple casting enemies. That way I can just move on to the next one and not worry about distance issues as much. Alright. I don't think it's going to summon anymore until it reaches the second half of its hit point. Ow. Yeah, that crit almost killed me.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
May 1,000 here goes!
Here I come!
Here's
You're
to it!
finished!
And strike.
Now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here, let me help.
You're mine! Rising Phoenix!
And now it's an over limit. Get away from it, don't let it stun you and waste your CP.
Try harder!
Yeah, it's very accurate with its jumping attack now. Back then it would usually not land that close to you, but now it's guaranteed to land on you, and you have to time your dodge perfectly or you're gonna take massive damage.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Yeah, those are 2 to 3 times, so even after a second one, it might do it again.
Take this!
There! How's it? Mega Ray!
I wish it didn't summon so many minions. The thing is, it just keeps summoning minions without limit if you kill all of them. If you leave a few alive, then it won't summon any more. Apparently that's the trick, but if your allies end up killing it or they die due to your AoE damage, then you're back to square one. Really, they really made this boss way too much for a 3-person party right now.
Double Demon Fang!
Okay, I think someone casted Spread.
Okay, here I go! You're
Oh no. Yeah, use targeting and then have Rinwell interrupt one of them.
Dreams! Photon Flash!
Rising Wyvern! Rising
Quickly get the... Yeah, Phoenix... the Phoenix... The Rising Phoenix can actually interrupt them if enough of it lands. But sometimes it can be difficult to predict the area of that attack. Okay, I'm just gonna try to go after the main body and ignore the little guy for now. I mean, I think the little guy died anyways, just by incidental AoE damage.
Air thrust! Photon
Double demon fang!
Use the healing arm!
Double demon fang! Take that!
Ah,
Rising wyvern!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost.
oh no. It's gonna summon more. Yeah, this boss was very poorly designed. I feel like this is something that should be an endgame boss and not a beginning boss. Yeah, if we're going to have a boss that creates mooks without limit, it should be very late game when the party can actually handle this kind of shit.
Rising wyvern!
I've seen people do this all the time, and then this early game boss will end up becoming actually tougher than most late game bosses because those late game bosses don't spam as many minions.
Demon fang!
Never underestimate the power of minion spamming. It just becomes very difficult to handle if they can do it continuously without any limit.
Rising wyvern! Rising phoenix!
Yeah, I think that's the same thing happened in Star Stealing Prince. This is essentially the Tails version of the old.
Double demon fang!
Yeah, I think Vesperia handled it pretty well with Barbos. If you take out the towers, you can keep him from spamming more minions. But here, there's nothing you can really do other than hoping that the last minion doesn't die too quickly. Ow.
Try harder!
Nice dodge, and rushed up to the enemy with a counterattack. Yeah. Seriously.
Not today!
I end up having to waste my boost breaks on these little guys instead of the big guy because of all this spell spamming.
Rising wyvern! Rising phoenix!
Okay, I think it's best to focus on the main body now. The main body doesn't even have that much hit points left. And I core broke it. So yeah, just keep an eye on the little guy casting and try to beat up on the big guy.
Rising phoenix! Take it!
I really should have used Shionne's break boost while the boss was jumping in the air. I think that would have been safer and maybe even deal more damage.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yeah, just go to hell, you stupid OOZE Hive.
Let's hurry.
I actually managed to get positive grades, surprisingly, despite all of the bullshit that was happening through all that fight. Man. Cysloden. I don't think I can fast travel yet. Shit.
You okay?
Bregan? What are you doing here?
When I heard the Snake Eyes had attacked, I figured you'd probably be headed this way sooner or later. Come on, it won't be long before they sniff us out. We need to find safer ground.
What about the others we left behind?
Menek can handle himself. Have a little faith. Come on, follow me.
How many of these hideouts do you guys have exactly?
Enough. You can never be too careful these days. We even keep some of them secret from each other. So long as you don't let anyone tail you, you're welcome to use them as you please.
So what's our plan of action?
We're still going to rescue Zephyr, right?
That goes without saying. If only we knew where he was, we could... Hey! You're gonna want to see this!
Found guilty of all charges. The Calaglian dissident will forthwith be executed in witness of His Excellency Lord Ganabelt. Clause 2 of the Special Curfew Act has been initiated with immediate effect throughout the realm. All Dahnans not involved in special duties or corrective labor must remain indoors until further notice and watch the execution broadcast. Any citizens found in breach of this protocol will be arrested as dissidents. This is a direct order. Repeat, this is a
You think they're
public
talking about
announcement.
your friend?
But Law said, I thought we had days, not hours.
Looks like it's been brought forward.
Just hold on. Where do you think you're going? We don't even have a plan yet.
Screw the damn plan! If we don't leave now, Zephyr's going to be murdered!
Alpin, we've got to go. The clock's ticking.
We've all gotta go some way, I guess.
We'll join up with you afterwards. We might be able to create a diversion.
Good idea. Let's go. We have to get to the plaza. What's going on? Why did the execution get moved up?
Calm down. We don't know enough to say what's going on here.
We've got no way of knowing what happened to Menek and the others. Damn it.
Hey, Zephyr and the others will be okay, right?
Let's just get to the plaza, and fast.
What's the point in broadcasting the execution? Talk about overkill. Maybe Ganabel feels like he needs to take drastic measures, but why, I wonder? Does Brigand seriously plan to take the Renan head on, even though there'll be snake guys and armored soldiers armed and ready for us? I knew it. Those outsiders from Calaglia sold us out, didn't they? That's what we get for bringing a Renan into the fold. Dude, shut up. I wouldn't say it here if I were you. I hate to think about it, but is it possible that the raid happened because there's a mole among us? The execution is happening awfully quick. Is Ganabel afraid reinforcements from outside will come to free Zephyr if he waits too long? You never know when the Bright Eyes might snuff this place out. It's always best to be prepared for the worst. You don't need to worry about Menek. He's been through this sort of ordeal more times than anyone can count at this point. One of the main reasons the Silver Swords has lasted this long is because we've got such a depth and skilled leader. Pork?
What's this thing?
Once preparations are complete, we'll follow you in after you. Good luck and be safe out there. Looks like the situation has gotten desperate. Do you guys have everything you need? Another day, another public execution, and people are powerless to look away as it happens. Even though this path is technically indoors, I feel like I'm going to freeze if I can't start moving soon. Oh, I'm watching. Jeez, I don't want to get arrested. A Calaglian dissident, did he come in from another territory before he got arrested? Oh no.
Is the execution in there?
Hey, you lot! Trespassers! Think the curfew doesn't apply to you, huh?
Uh-oh. Now what?
Doesn't seem like there's any other way in. I say we fight our way through.
Wait! I recognize them. They were with the dissident!
No choice then. Look sharp, everyone!
Zephyr's still okay, isn't he?
The sooner we take care of these guys, the sooner we can rescue him.
If you have time to talk, maybe you could focus on the task at hand?
How about you stop telling us what...
Oh my goodness, this guy's still pretty tanky, huh?
to do?
Sleep now. Fire support!
What?
Pierce the sword! Freeze Lancer! More where that came from!
That guy's got like some kind of... What the hell is that? Does he have some kind of barrier around him? What?
Rising Wyvern!
Mission!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Tornado!
Here, let me help.
It's over!
Shining! Supernova! Raging Cascade! Searing Flame!
Oh no.
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze Lancer!
Wow, Shionne doesn't give a shit.
Sail! More for the stockpile! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Thunderblade! Too much to handle? Freeze Lancer! Thunder!
Yeah, these guys won't stagger as easy as the others compared to the armored enemies I fought before, damn it.
Damn, there's just no end to these guys. Zephyr!
Attention, citizens, subjects, and slaves of Cyslodia. I, Lord Ganabelt Valkyris, do formally open these proceedings. Behold! The brazen worm who would dare threaten the peace and order of our fair city. As if his scheme weren't foolish enough, he then made the mistake of thinking he could hide it. Take heed, Dahnans, and engrave this edict into your souls. Such fools' right to life in Cyslodia shall be forfeit. Now, embedded, you should listen carefully. Before my final verdict, I am prepared to offer you an unprecedented chance at mercy. Where are your comrades? Give them up before those assembled, and I shall spare you your life. Fine time I have. If you're so tremendously determined to suffer for the sake of your allies, then I will see to it that you do. Well, feeling the urge to tell everyone yet?
Just what do you want me to say?
First, tell the people about the mistakes you made. Then, the whereabouts of your friends.
Mistakes, huh? Where to start? I've made so many in my life that I've lost count. All my life I've had to fight, but I have known nothing but loss. I was so caught up in the struggle to survive in this world that I ended up neglecting my own family. I have lost so many good friends. I even lost my wife and my son. I'll never be able to fix these mistakes. Not a single one.
It sounds to me as if the greatest mistake of your life was never learning to stay down when you were beaten.
A good man once told me if I take up this fight, I'd have to pay a price. Turns out he was right. After all, the very people and things I was fighting to protect the most were payment. I don't regret keeping up the fight for a second. But still, not a single day goes by when I do not think about what I have lost. Not telling others how much they truly meant to me before it was too late. That is your answer. That's the greatest mistake of my life. Do yourselves a favor and never become like me. Don't continue to make the same mistakes until it's too late to fix them. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose. What do you want to protect with all of your might? Then hold on and never let go!
That's quite enough.
Listen to that voice deep inside of you! Together, no wall can hold you back! And the same goes for the ones the Lord made you build inside your own hearts!
You still hanging in there, Dad?
Oh, you saved me.
Damn you. I've been such an idiot.
My son, I need to...
Now's not exactly the best time to catch up. There's still a lord in need of beating.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So you're the son, are you? I thought I'd ordered for you to be relieved of your duties until all this was over. I'll see to it the person at fault is reprimanded appropriately. What? Oh, well. You've served your purpose more excellently than anyone could have hoped.
Zephyr!
If it isn't the infamous Alphen of Calaglia. And he's joined by his fellow conspirators, the likes of Traitor and a Dahnan witch.
They're not conspirators. They're friends. And they're not alone!
Oh, Minik! You finally made it!
Your reign is over right now! You hear me, cannibals?
The Master Core's acting up. What is it?
Minik?
I was hoping to drag this out a little longer.
But that's a Master Core. What?
No, Dad!
So the Master Cores react to each other, I see. How interesting. You can drop the act. It's over.
All this time, it was really you?
Every second.
You stand before the Lord of Cyslodia, Ganabelt Valkyris in the flesh.
You mean a Renan Lord's been leading the Dahnan resistance?
You're not the only one skilled in the art of deception, you know. A mere side vocation in my own case, but sufficient in bringing the blazing sword of Calaglia to my doorstep.
Me? All of this was just to get to me?
Alphen! Zephyr is...
Dad! Dad!
That's a special poison. Ordinary healing arts will do you no good. I wouldn't fret about it, friends. You'll all be dead soon enough.
That's a lot of dudes.
Don't even think of escaping, dissidents!
We need to hurry. Otherwise he'll... We're not getting out of here without a fight.
No! No!
Alphen? There! Raging Cascade!
Wait, what? Are they not taking any damage? And why didn't I spend anything for my... Wait, Rinwell took some damage. Wait, over limit? What? As you take damage and execute perfect evasions, you enter over limit status for a set period. During it, arts cost no AG and enemy attacks won't interrupt them. However, enemies can enter over limit as well. Yeah, we've seen them before. No longer their sole domain. After landing an art, press 2 art buttons to activate Mystic Art. Get back here!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning control! Instant! Thunderbolt!
Okay, there's only 2 left.
Pull him down! You're mine! Fall back! You're finished! Start up!
Into the shadow!
Rising Phoenix!
Orb!
Here I come! You're finished!
Thunder field!
Abort! Mirage!
Does everyone have their own over limit?
Damn it!
For
They got us outgunned.
And all while we're on the defensive.
Dad! Dad, come on! Stay with me! All this trouble to buy yourself a few extra seconds before you die?
You bastard!
They've fled. They'll be back, though. Draw up a welcome party. We'll be ready when they return.
Did we lose them?
Looks like it for now.
Come on, even if we did lose them, they'll be after us soon enough. Besides, we have Zephyr to worry about. The sooner we get back to the safe house, the better.
Zephyr.
Let's get to the safe house, quick.
that speech he gave, did he come to this land to deliver it? He said it's not too late for us to start over. Was that directed at us? Even though this path is technically indoors, I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna freeze if I can't start moving soon. Didn't you say that already? What's the deal with that broadcast? I don't get what was happening, and yet for some reason, I can't stop crying about it. You have to do a business, and in with you quick. I don't want eyes on me.
Dad, please, open your eyes!
I'm sorry. I can't stop the poison's advance.
Thank you.
Zephyr!
The struggle's in your hands now. Oh. Are you there, my son?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Dad. Please just...
Oh. I can't see you. Are you there? Oh. Oh. Listen. I've always...
Dad. This can't be. No, it can't. We never... I didn't... And now he's gone.
I had a feeling we might have a rat among us. But to be Mennick of all people...
So what do we do now?
I'm going.
Law.
That bastard Ganabelt will pay.
You have to know that Ganabelt will be expecting us. This is all an obvious trap.
I don't give a damn if it is! There's no way I'm letting that bastard get away with this!
He's right, you know. Ganabelt. Mess with the wrong people.
Alphen, you can't just...
Weren't you the one who said you wanted to take on the Lords? Or would you rather go back to Calaglia?
I won't allow you to put words in my mouth. All I'm saying is we shouldn't rush things.
I don't need any of you coming along. The score is mine to settle.
You're not the only one who wants to avenge Zephyr's death.
He's right. Besides, if we don't take him on right now, we may never get another opportunity.
If you're going, that means you're going to need the blazing sword. If we do this, we can't afford to make any mistakes.
Are you really sure?
You can ask us again after we've defeated the Lord.
Please, allow me to help you as well. Think of it as an apology for getting you into this whole mess. It's the least I can do. Feel free to use anything in here you might need.
Aren't you worried about getting ambushed?
Impossible. I built this hideout with my own 2 hands. Mimic. No Ganabelt doesn't know it exists.
Then let's go. Time to avenge Zephyr and free the realm's people.
You befriended Law. Law's perk. When Law keeps attacking without getting staggered by any enemy attacks, his concentration builds, raising his attack and elemental attack. Yeah, that seems like something only an advanced, big-brain player who has perfect timing would be able to take advantage of. Someone who can perfect dodge everything. Got about as many resources prepared as we'll ever have. I'm just worried what's going to happen to the Silver Swords. It's hard to believe the man who led Calaglia to liberation would end up falling to Ganabelt. If someone like him go down, what chance do normal people like us have of winning? So Medic was Lord Ganabelt the entire time. We played into his hands like a bunch of fools. Zephyr reignited a fire in this movement, a passion for liberation that we'd almost forgotten. I promise, we won't let that flame die down ever again. I figured there might be a rat somewhere in the group, but Medic? No way. Are you freaking kidding me? Does that mean the Braddies knew we were spying on them this whole time? We should counter Lucky Stars at Medic. Ganabelt was never informed about this hideout. We have to find a way to stop him, not just for everyone alive now, but for Zephyr and all our other comrades who are no longer with us. Who could have imagined that Medic would turn out to be none other than Ganabelt himself? Seriously, it sounds too crazy to be true even now. Medic's not only a complete traitor, he's the damn Lord of Cysloden itself. What the hell's going to happen to the Silver Swords now? I don't know. For now, all we can do is band together under Bragon and hope for the best. Well, what if Bragon turns out to be a spy too? Damn, this guy is not at all like Balsef. Balsef pretty much figured he could keep down any rebellion of brute force. But Ganabelt used to turn the Dahnans against each other and made sure to set himself up as a spy just in case. He's thorough.
I forgot to mention this before, but any enemies we go up against with real hard defenses, you just leave them to me.
Hard defenses? You mean like enemies with shields and things like that?
Shields, shells, armor, whatever. When you attack those kinds of enemies from the front, your blows mostly get blocked, right?
Sure. So you're saying you have a counter?
It's nothing fancy. Let's just say I have a knack for busting open tough, sturdy stuff. It's hard to explain, but I focus my energy and then hit a specific point with everything I've got. If I do it right, their defenses come crumbling down.
Really? But without astral arts, how could you possibly...
If he says he can do it, then he can do it. We can trust him.
Thanks, Alphen. Although, between you and me, right now there's nothing I want to bash in more than Ganabelt's stupid, smug face.
I think you'll get your chance soon enough, Law.
Ganabelt sure got us good back there, didn't he? He probably figured out by taking the reins here he could manage and ultimately wipe out the opposition in one fell swoop. Can't believe Lord Ganabelt was right under our noses this whole time, right when we were fighting the Snake Eyes. And if that wasn't bad enough, we lost someone who came all the way to help us. Looks like the situation has gotten desperate. Do you guys have everything you need? Onyx Vest.
After all that, how can these people carry on like nothing happened? Didn't Zephyr's words reach anyone in that whole crowd?
The Snake Eyes could be anywhere. People are scared of being reported, so they can't do jack.
And speaking from experience, when you spend so much of your life as a slave, you stop even thinking of standing up and fighting. Calaglia had a lot of people like that.
Well, these people are in no position to demand anything anyway, when they've lost the will to fight and need others to protect them.
These people have had a hard enough time just keeping the fires lit. No one wants to sacrifice their life without good cause.
It is what it is. Once Ganabelt is out of the picture, things in Cyslodia are sure to change.
Yeah, I hope so.
That damn Ganabelt! I hate him!
I'm not seeing very many enemies around. What's going on?
They probably know we're not going to run away, and are waiting for us to show up.
Well, if it's a fight they want, I'll be more than happy to give them one.
They're probably inside the Revel prison tower in the plaza. That's where the Lord here lives.
The same building with the spirit vessel that's gathering all of the light, huh?
We need to be careful of how we go from here. The fact Ganabelt knew about my healing arts and had that poison ready tells me he's extremely dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He's just a rat bastard who's getting what's coming to him.
I'm telling you, don't underestimate him. We don't know what else he's got in store for us. One misstep on our part is all it's going to take to give him what he wants.
You're right. Dad, what were you trying to tell me there at the end? I guess it'll have to stay unspoken and unheard. Like all the other things we never got round to telling each other.
Must have heard us earlier. Look at that huge shield. I got it. I'll smash it to pieces. Law's boost attack. Unleash a forceful blow. Can break armored enemies. Okay. Problem is, it takes a long time to charge.
You mean you can get past that shield? Just let him do his thing.
Oh my goodness. Success. Boost attack. Okay.
We're not finished!
An astral art? Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear. Piercing. Thousand Gale. Carry it to
You're mine! You're finished! Do it!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Perfect Knuckles! Sword elbow! You're finished!
Freeze Lancer!
Our work is done here.
Oh, nice. We got a lot of these.
I'm right behind you, Shionne.
Does this unlock a quick travel point? It better. Because, you know, it'd be kind of inconvenient to have to travel all the way here all the time. Manually, that is. Am I going to be locked in once I enter? I don't know. They better give me a quick travel, just cuz.
Ganabelt must be somewhere inside. How about it, Law? Any idea which way it is?
This is a Renan castle. You think they were in the habit of letting a Dahnan like me inside?
Point taken.
The astral energy's off the scale. Almost like it's pressing down on me.
You can feel it?
The whole castle must be brimming with it. My hunch is it'll get stronger the deeper we go.
It must be the spirit vessel. You can bet anything it's pulsing with stored astral energy. We can't let Ganabelt use it against us.
And we can assume that's his plan A.
Let him try. I'll destroy anything he throws at us.
Revel Prison Tower. Please tell me there's a quick travel point. Yes! An elevator. I probably have to do something to activate it, of course, but whatever. If I have a quick travel point, it'd be a good idea to head back to the base and do some upgrading. I need these guys to have their best possible equipment if I want to even stand a chance. Plus,
We've reached our destination.
Plus, with enough equipment upgrades, I should be able to get Alfin's title for forging a lot of weapons. Taming water. Crystal knuckles. Everyone is fully equipped. For this chapter, at least. Yes! Arms collector. And got max AG1, good. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Arise. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.